5 players on 5 moving podiums, all hoping to race their way to £5,000. Just don't be last to the finish line. Welcome to the finish line, the show where contestants literally race their podiums across the studio floor to try and win £5,000. Yes, the podiums move, albeit at a steady pace. In fact, sometimes our players like to stop off at a nearby service station for a toilet break and some mid-race snacks. Now, let's not keep my co-host waiting. She's 5'3" of bubbling fury. You wouldn't like her when she's angry. It's Sarah Green.
Actually, it's 5'3½.
Oh.
And I make a big deal about that half.
Apologies. Should we meet today's players?
Yes, please.
OK, today's players hoping to win big are George, Beth, Joyce, Matthew and Ria. OK, here we go. Before we start racing, we need to put our players in order with today's first qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Qualifier 1 is the picture game. First, we'll show you a subject. Then we'll reveal an image. So to get this right, you'd answer kidney. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to start in which lane? Let's find out. First up today, it's George, a clinical coder from Bangor. Hey, mate, how are you?
I'm great. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. Now, look, clinical coder. I mean, that sounds,
Yeah.
you know, pretty intense, but what do you like to get up to when you're not working?
Well, when I'm not working, actually, I took up running a couple of years ago now, and I've managed to achieve 66 park runs, a 4-stone loss in weight, and a few 10K runs and things like that.
So is it other sports that you're into, or is it just running?
Years ago, in another incarnation, I did children's football coaching as a volunteer.
Okay.
And I do have a small claim to fame now in that a full Northern Ireland Ladies International, Rebecca McKenna,
Oh, yeah?
I was her first ever coach.
Oh,
At the local playing fields in Bangor.
Amazing. I bet every time you see a play, you go, taught her that.
I'm super proud. They've done really well.
Brilliant. Well, look, George, got a picture round first.
Okay.
What'd you make of this one?
Nervous and excited. Let's get it over with.
OK, here we go. We've got another reverse Superman. George, you ready?
I am, thank you.
Perfect. Your time starts now. Chinese zodiac animal.
Horse.
Country music artist.
Don't know.
Film.
Elf.
Former rugby player.
Don't know.
Home appliance.
Washing machine.
US state.
Tennessee.
Spice Girl.
Jerry.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well, let's see how fast you did it with Sarah.
Just 2 passes. Country music artist Keith Urban. And former rugby player Mike Tyndall. You have laid down the marker pretty well here, George.
Okay.
You got your 5 correct in 29.5. For now, take lane 1.
Thank you.
Thanks, George. Next up, it's Beth, a pub server from Southall. Beth, how you feeling?
I'm all good, actually. Yeah, pretty buzzing. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty.
Yeah.
Like it. What do you like to get up to when you're not at work?
I love baking. I've always done it since I was a kid. Recently, I've started making sourdough, which has been fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the most recent thing I baked, I think we've actually got a picture of it.
Oh, yeah?
Take a guess who I baked.
I'm going to take a guess. Roman.
Correct.
Yeah.
Do you know what? It's uncanny. Yeah, that's it. What did you use for the hair?
I just used chocolate icing, and like I had a piping tip that kind of gave it that effect.
Do you know what, Roman? You know you're looking for that new hair product. I think we've got it now.
Do you know what I quite like? You've
Brown icing
perfectly,
sugar.
you've actually perfectly caught my lazy eye on the left as well.
That wasn't even intentional.
No, but it's
yeah.
true, it's true. You've done it really well. That's tough to do. It's very impressive. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much. Oh, that's fantastic. Beth, it's the picture round up first.
Yeah.
How are you with the picture
I
round?
think it's all right. Like, it's not my best round, but it's not the worst, so.
OK, here we go. Your time starts now. NATO phonetic code
Alpha.
word. Actor.
Pass.
Fashion industry icon.
Pass.
Former footballer.
Forgot his name. Pass. My brother's gonna kill me.
Kitchen utensil.
Pinchers. Tongs.
City.
London.
Scientific object.
Magnet.
Star Wars character.
Princess Leia.
American car.
Range Rover.
Singer.
What's his name? Sam Smith.
Oh, you just timed out there, Beth, unfortunately, but we're going to unpack your answers with Sarah.
Yeah.
So you got 3 passes and 2 wrong. The actor was Forrest Whitaker. The fashion industry icon was Anna Wintour. Former footballer, Zinedine Zidane. The kitchen utensil, now I know you got this, you said pinchers, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then you said tongs. Unfortunately, we have to take the first answer. And the American car, you said Land Rover, Humvee. It's the sort of American version of it.
Yeah.
And then at the end, the person you couldn't get was Boy George.
Oh, yeah.
Because you timed out, you will take lane 2.
Thanks, Beth. Next up, it's Joyce, a retired charity worker from Coleraine. Joyce, you ready for this?
I'm feeling excited, Roman.
Perfect, that is exactly what we want to hear. I mean, are you a quiz fan?
I absolutely adore quizzes. I love watching them on TV.
Okay.
I love going to pub quizzes.
You got a team name?
Yeah, I play in 2 different teams. One is called the Damp Squibs and one is the Infomaniacs.
Okay, and do you win or?
We do win quite a lot, I must say,
I
yeah.
like it.
But we only win a bottle of wine.
Hey,
Well,
it's,
that
it's a
works.
good prize.
But it's still a win.
Well, depends how many people are on your team.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. First up, you've got a picture round.
Yep.
You're a quizzer, right? This should be a breeze.
Well, I hope so. I'm looking forward to it very much.
Okay, Joyce, are you ready for this?
I am, yes.
Here we go. Your time starts now. Fruit.
Apple.
Politician.
Pass.
British actress.
Keira Knightley.
Jewish candelabra.
Menorah.
Mobile game.
Angry Birds.
Blondie singer.
Debbie Harry.
Mobility device.
Wheelchair.
Very good. That's 5 correct answers, Joyce.
Yeah.
Well, let's see how fast you did it with Sarah.
So you just got 1 pass and 1 wrong. Politician Ed Davey.
Yeah.
British actress Cara Toynton. You have got 29.5 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 27.6 seconds, which puts you, of course, in lane 1.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thanks, Joyce.
Thanks.
Next up, it's Matthew, a customer retail assistant from Leeds. Matthew, how you feeling?
I'm feeling good, confident, strong today. Ready for things.
Fantastic. Now, listen, we heard about your job there, but what do you like to do when you're not working?
So my big passion is long distance running, where I've got a few Guinness World Records dressed as actor and wrestler John Cena.
I think we can take a look. Wow. Okay, so what are you running in, like a marathon?
Yeah, I've run in his full costume, so the trainers, the jean shorts and the cap, and
Yeah.
I had to do the full 26.2 miles, and I managed to achieve it in 2 hours, 56 minutes.
Wow, and that's your Guinness World Record. That is phenomenal.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
all right. Any other Guinness World Records we should know about?
Yeah, since then I've done another 2 Guinness World Records. So I've got one for doing the half marathon because it made sense to do it again.
Yeah.
And also the actual anthems that the wrestlers come out to as well. So the theme tunes when they're coming down. I had to get 18 in 1 minute and I managed to achieve that. And since then I've gone on to do a Guinness World Record every year as well.
Wow. I mean, that deserves a round of applause. Well done. That is fantastic. Got a picture round up first.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this?
It's probably my 50-50 having watched the show before. So we'll see how it goes and then take it from there.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're kind of hoping for wrestlers to turn up.
Yes.
Well, if it's wrestlers and it's a blank page, it'll be John Cena. That's a gag. That's a gag, because you can't see him. Anyway, you ready, Matthew?
I'm ready.
Your time starts now. Seasoning.
Nuts.
Emmy-winning actor.
Pass.
F1 champion.
Damon Hill.
English county code.
Norfolk.
Toy.
Yo-yo.
Nursery rhyme.
Fleabag Mice.
Road sign.
Caravan.
I need more.
Parking.
EastEnders character.
Dot Branning. Cotton.
We'll take it. Put a couple of ones in there, a little bit sticky. Let's go to Sarah.
2 wrong, 1 pass. The seasoning was pepper.
Ah.
Emmy-winning actor, Mark Ruffalo. And the road sign, campsite. That's what we were looking for.
Ah.
So you have 27.6 seconds to beat, Matthew. You got your 5 correct in 37.3, which means you go to lane 3.
Thanks, Matthew. Last up, it's Ria, a quiz host and university student support from London. Ria, that's made me nervous. You're a quiz host on a quiz show. How would you rate my skills?
I'd say a 10 out of 10.
You okay? See if you say
Easily.
that at the end of the show. So how long you been hosting quizzes?
About 12 years.
All right, I'll see you later, Sarah.
Yeah, watch and learn, Roman,
Yep.
watch and learn.
Enjoy. But look, okay, 12 years. That is incredible. So outside of quiz hosting and student support, what would you like to get up to?
I sing in the nerd choir.
In the what, sorry?
In a nerd choir. So they're the UK's nerdiest choir. We're called Ready Singer One. We formed in 2020.
Okay.
And we're the only choir in the UK that does repertoire purely from video games, nerdy films, sci-fi, TV, anything sort of with a bit of a nerdy flavour.
Ria, what's your thing? What's your specialist thing, would you say?
Video games.
Video games?
Yeah, that
Okay,
would be
so
my
anything to do with video games in the game today, that's going to help.
Hopefully.
Perfect. Okay, ready, singer one?
I'm ready.
Perfect. Your time starts now. Confectionery brand.
Haribo.
British astronaut.
Pass.
Breaking Bad actor.
Bryan Cranston.
Internet country code.
Jamaica.
Type of weight.
Dumbbell.
South Park character.
Kyle.
Very good. South Park fan?
Not really.
Not really, but just knew it, because you're a quiz host, why not?
So just 1 pass there, and that was the British astronaut Helen Sharman.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm sure she'll forgive you. Ria, you have 27.6 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct in 22.6. So Ria, last up here, but now in lane 1.
Thanks, Ria.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
So, Sarah, this is our first lineup. Who have we got?
We have Baker Beth, record breaker Matthew, running man George, quiz queen Joyce, and nerd chorister Ria.
OK, let's get racing. Sarah, what do they need to know?
So our players will be asked questions down the line, starting with lane 1. Get an answer right, and their podium will start moving. But if they take too long to answer, pass, or get one wrong at any point, they'll immediately stop in their tracks. When players are close to the end of the track, their lanes will become supercharged to tell them they're in the end zone and approaching the finish line. The player who doesn't reach the finish line is out.
It's as easy as that. Sounds simple, just don't come last. Remember, though, this is a race, so you must answer within the time limit. Ria, you qualified fastest, so the first question will be yours.
Okay.
Best of luck. Let's race. Ria, which actress was born with the name Angelina Voigt?
Angelina Jolie.
Correct. Joyce, how many legs does an alpaca have?
4.
Correct. George, the ball barrow is a variation of what traditional gardening aid?
Wheelbarrow.
Correct. Matthew, what is the first letter of the word psychotherapy?
P.
Correct. Beth, what is the 10th month of the year?
October.
Correct. Ria, in 2022, what London flower show banned fake grass?
Chelsea Flower Show.
Correct. Joyce, The Prophecies is a book by what French astrologer?
Nostradamus.
Correct. George, which social media platform is often abbreviated to IG?
Instagram.
Correct. Matthew, in the USA, 20 dimes is equal to how many dollars?
10.
It's 2. Beth, what relation is singer Lily Allen to actor Keith Allen?
Cousin.
It's daughter. Ria, what vehicle is the Boardman Air 9.8?
Skateboard.
It's a bicycle. Joyce, a gilet is a style of jacket without what?
Sleeves.
Correct. George, Shelley Long played Claire Dunphy's mother in what US sitcom?
Modern Family.
Correct. Matthew, The Goose of Cairo is an unfinished opera by which Austrian?
Verdi?
It's Mozart. Beth, Estepona is a beach resort in what country?
Spain.
Correct. Ria, womb is another name for what female organ?
Uterus.
Correct. Matthew, in rowing, the loom is part of what item of equipment?
Or.
Correct. Beth, what punctuation mark is in the title of the film Airplane?
Exclamation mark.
Correct. Matthew, which US horror author wrote the novel
Stephen King.
The Tommy? Correct. Beth, who was Prime Minister when the Millennium Dome opened?
Tony Blair.
Correct. Matthew, what is the Oh! That was a fantastic race. Matthew, what happened?
Just didn't fall my way, and then when I got the questions right at the end, I'm afraid they were all too good.
Oh, man, that's a shame, right, Sarah?
Our long-distance runner couldn't quite make the distance there, and in the end, it was the dimes and dollars that cost you, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I'm so
yeah.
sorry.
Let's hear it for Matthew. Ria, Joyce, George and Beth, congratulations. You have survived race 1. You're now one step closer to winning our £5,000 cash prize. Before we get into race 2, we need to sort you out once again with another qualifier. Sarah, how does it work?
Qualifier 2 is the missing letters game. We'll reveal a clue and the first and last letters of the answer. So to get this right, you'd answer Dua Lipa. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
So who's going to start in which lane this time? Let's welcome back Beth. Go on then, Beth. Tell us, how was that first race?
Tight. So tight.
Tight.
Oh, yeah. No, I thought I was gone at one point, but pulled it back. And they were guesses as well, like that Spain beach one, pure guess. Like, I don't know how I did it, but yeah.
Clean slate from now on.
Yeah.
Okay. Now tell me, so you've been working in the pub for a couple of months now.
Yeah.
What, are you saving towards something, or?
Yeah, so saving up kind of for travel, for uni. I've applied now. Hopefully I'll hear back from office soon. But yeah, I want to study history there.
Okay, so history's your thing.
I love history, yeah.
We've got a missing letters round for you now.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about this one?
This is my worst one.
This is your worst one?
Yeah, because I'll see the word and I'll think of something in my head that's completely unrelated to the topic and I just can't get it out of my head. And it's just, yeah.
Let's give this a go. Okay, you ready?
Yes, yeah.
Beth, good luck. Your time starts now. English city.
York.
George Michael hit.
Pass.
Wrestling hold.
Pass.
Snow White dwarf.
I'm not going to say what I'm thinking. Pass.
Energy drink.
Lucasade.
Hosiery item.
Pass.
West End Theatre.
Pass. I don't know.
Arthurian
Merlin.
wizard. Smartphone.
iPhone.
British bird.
Rook.
Well done, Beth. You got it. Let's see how fast you got them with Sarah.
I mean, there were 5 passes, but they were quick passes. Well done. George Michael hit. Careless Whisper.
Yeah.
Wrestling hold. Full Nelson. Now, the Snow White dwarf. Which one were you thinking?
I'm not saying that on TV.
No, go on, say
My
it.
grandma's watching.
No. She turn your ears off,
Happy.
Grandma.
That's definitely what I was thinking, yeah.
Yeah, happy, OK, fair enough. Hosiery item, tights, West End Theatre, Lyceum. You're laying down the marker, 5 correct in 37.7. So you go, for now, to lane 1, Beth.
Thanks, Beth. Next up, it's Ria. Quizmaster. How did you find that last race?
It was humbling, I'd say. I had to pass on quite a few, but it was all right.
I'm guessing you're quite a competitive person then.
I can be, particularly when playing video games.
Oh, really? How far does it go? How many controllers get smashed?
I've never smashed a controller.
Oh, okay.
There's a game called Trivia Murder Party that I play with my friends, and I do get a bit competitive with that one.
Yeah,
so.
and it's a murder party.
And yeah, exactly.
Why
it's
not?
a murder party.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. That
stakes are
sounds
very high.
terrifying. Yeah. Well, look, a little bit of a video game here. Fill in the missing letters. How are you feeling about this?
Yeah, I think I'll say whatever comes into my head, whether or not it's correct. So,
You sure that's the best tactic? Look, no swear words and we're good.
absolutely.
Your time starts now. Ball sport.
Rugby,
Irish county.
Mayo,
Clint Eastwood film.
pass.
Part of a joke.
Punchline,
Poultry.
Turkey,
Major fashion house.
Chanel.
Love it. A fashionable finish on a great fashion house. Sarah.
Just one pass, the Clint Eastwood film, $1 Million Baby.
Oh, okay.
So you have 37.7 seconds to beat. Ria, you got your 5 correct answers in 20.5. Straight to lane 1.
Thank you.
Well done, Ria. Next up, it's George. George, how was that first race for you?
Well, it was exciting. It went over in a bit of a blur, and perhaps I was a bit lucky the questions fell for me.
George, when you're not running, what would you like to get up to?
Well, I like to cook. I spend a lot of time in my kitchen. I do what I call freezer prep days, so I make meals in advance, freeze them up. And I love to use the sauna that I built at home as a DIY project.
Oh, okay.
Use that maybe 2-3 times a week, which is great for warming muscles, etc., after runs and so on.
I was going to say, you don't cook the food in the sauna, do you?
No, unfortunately not, just
No,
steamed,
good.
sausage.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Right. Great. Right. George, we have a missing letters round
Okay.
for you here. You ready?
Yes, indeed.
Let's get those glasses on.
Glasses on again.
You're like the reverse Superman. You put the glasses on. Right. Your time starts now. Reptile pet.
Turtle.
Variety of mint.
Spearmint.
Book of the Bible.
Numbers.
John Legend hit.
Don't know.
Hair care product.
Shampoo.
Pea variety.
Pass.
Casino game.
Pass.
Former Strictly judge.
Pass.
US state.
Michigan.
School subject.
English.
There you go. That's 5 correct answers, George.
Thank you.
Well done. Let's unpack it with Sarah.
Yeah, and you got 1 wrong and 4 passes. You were so close with turtle, tortoise. John Legend hit ordinary people. Pea variety, snow. Casino game, Keno. And the former Strictly judge, Bruno Tognoli. You have 20.5 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct in 40.5, which means for now you take lane 3.
Thank you.
Thanks, George. And finally, we have Joyce. Joyce, you won the first race. Well done.
Thank you.
Must be a confidence booster.
Yes, it is, yeah.
Sure, the quiz team will be happy with you on
Oh,
that.
very happy.
OK. So you must be used to that winning feeling, no?
Well, I do like to win, but it's not imperative that I win, but it is nice to win something.
What's the weirdest thing that you've ever won, Joyce?
Probably a year's supply of ketchup, which was a horrible prize, and I gave it all away.
Can I just ask, are you reading what the prize is?
Yes, I was trying to win a holiday to Antigua, and I won the runner-up prize, which isn't what you want. You want the glamorous prize, Roman.
Yeah.
You want the house, the Ferrari, the
Yeah.
glamour, but you get the
Well,
rubbish.
I mean, of course, anyone that comes second wanting a holiday to Antigua gets a lifetime supply of ketchup. Joyce, are you ready for this round?
I am ready, yes.
OK, here we go. Your time starts now. Cat sound.
Purr.
Tennis Grand Slam tournament.
Australian Open.
Twilight book.
Pass.
Christmas carol.
Oh, come all you faithful.
Underwear.
G-string.
Dance exercise.
Zumba.
Very good. Sarah, how did Joyce do?
That was a quick one. 1 pass, Twilight book, Eclipse.
Oh, yes.
Joyce, the time to beat is 20.5 seconds. You got your 5 correct answers in 21.9. So, Joyce, you go to lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, Joyce.
you.
So this is the lineup for the second race. We know how this works by now, right? Answer them fast, don't come last. Ria, you qualified with the fastest time, so the first question is yours. Best of luck, let's race. Ria, to be very angry is to froth at the what?
Mouse.
Correct. Joyce, Chapman's is a subspecies of what striped equine?
Zebra.
Correct. Beth, in the BBC comedy, what type of business is Fawlty Towers?
Hotel.
Correct. George, what orange vegetable is traditionally used as a snowman's nose?
Carrot.
Correct. Ria, how many of the apostles of Jesus were called James?
2.
Correct. Joyce, what scale measures how acidic or alkaline a solution is?
pH scale.
Correct. Beth, what does the A stand for in the football technology VAR?
Assistant.
Correct. George, who played the title character in the 2022 film The Batman?
Joaquin Phoenix.
It's Robert Pattinson. Ria, what is the main ingredient in hundreds and thousands?
Sugar.
Correct. Joyce, which Mongol ruler claimed he was a punishment of God?
Kubla Khan.
It's Genghis Khan. Beth, VO5 make products for what part of the body?
Ears.
It's hair. George, what zodiac sign is someone born on November 11th?
Scorpio.
Correct. Joyce, in the US, what political position is abbreviated to Sen?
Pass.
It's senator. Beth, in Norse myth, slain warriors feast with Odin in what hall?
Pass.
It's Valhalla. George, Scotty suffers from a fear of what in the film Vertigo?
Heights.
Correct. Joyce, what organ processes excess cholesterol via bile?
The liver.
Correct. Beth, wing attack is a position in what sport?
Netball.
Correct. George, the Scarlet Spider is a clone of which comic books? Joyce, Mancunians are native of what English city?
Manchester.
It was the correct answer as well. Joyce, you made it to the finish line in time. Beth.
It's too close at the end, yeah. I mean, I shouted out as fast as I could, but
You
yeah.
did indeed. Sarah, what did you make of the race?
Oh, that Odin question. Valhalla, the gods were not smiling on you just then, Beth. But thank you so much for being with us today.
Let's hear it for Beth. Ria, Joyce and George, congratulations. You've survived once again. Time now for another race. But first, your next qualifier. Sarah, what are they up against?
Qualifier 3 is a game of pairs. We'll reveal a subject and then 3 pairs of answers. Only one pair contains 2 correct answers. Get 5 right and we'll stop the clock.
Who's going to be fastest to qualify this time? Let's find out. First up, it's Joyce. Still with us, but that one was close, Joyce.
It was very close.
Now, look, you're in the final 3, though. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Who do you not want to come up against in the head-to-head?
I think George could be a bit of a dark horse, actually.
Why, George? Was it just that last race or throughout?
Yes, just the last round.
Now, look, £5,000 is our prize today. I know you were hoping for a lifetime supply of probably mayonnaise this time to go along with the ketchup. What would you do with £5,000?
Roman, I would spend it on a Caribbean cruise. I've always wanted to go on a cruise. I've never been on one.
Fantastic. OK, well, Caribbean cruise it is. Joyce, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Your time starts now. Means brave.
Lion-hearted, intrepid.
Fingerprint patterns.
Loop whirl.
Champions League winners.
Wayne Rooney, Lionel Messi.
Parts of a drum kit.
Tom-tom, hi-hat.
80s films.
Goonies and the Breakfast Club.
Joyce, that was
That was terrifying, actually.
terrifying. Was it? Terrifying for the other contestants?
Absolutely.
Right, for you.
Yeah.
OK, well, I think they're going to be more scared, if anything. Sarah, that was amazing.
That was stunning. You are setting the bar very high here. 5 correct in 22.5. So, Joyce, please take your place in lane
Thank
1.
you, Sarah.
Next up, it's George. George, second in both races so far.
OK, yeah.
How scared are you now that you just saw Joyce do that?
That is petrifying.
Yeah.
That's definitely the one to watch.
Well, look, what would you do with £5 grand?
Well, last summer I changed my car, bought myself a convertible. It's starting to show its age a little bit, so I think I'd like to reupholster the seats in a nice new leather and perhaps upgrade the wheels a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, look, we've got a pairs round for you now. You saw Joyce take it
Okay.
on. Was terrifying, but
Yeah.
you've got the glasses.
Let's go for it.
Reverse Superman. Your time starts now. Rooms in a house.
Living room, bathroom.
So solid crew members.
Lisa Maffei, Asher Day.
First class cricket counties.
Shropshire, Somerset.
Grimm's fairy tales.
Rapunzel, Hansel and Gretel.
African rivers.
Nile Zambezi.
Longer than a fortnight.
1 month, 1 year.
That's 5. Congratulations, 5 correct answers, but
Thank you.
let's see how fast you did it with Sarah.
Just one wrong there. First-class cricket counties, Sussex and Surrey. You have 22.5 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 30.2 seconds, George. So, your favourite lane, lane 2.
Thank you.
Thanks, George. Last up this time, it's Ria. Ria, that race went pretty well.
Yeah.
Are you still questioning why maybe George thinks Joyce is the one to beat there?
I mean, I too fear Joyce. She clearly has a very broad knowledge range and a competitive spirit.
Okay.
That is quite scary.
Ria, £5,000 is what's up for grabs today. What would you do with it?
One of my favourite bands, System of a Down, very rarely play live, but they've just announced some concerts in North and South America.
Yep.
And I really want to visit Peru anyway.
Yeah, you and me
Guys.
both. My favourite band of all time.
Oh, really?
You think I'm joking? I'm being serious.
I don't think so.
Well, I might see you there. Yeah, exactly. Well, Ria, let's try and get you that dream. But up first, you've got a pairs round.
I think this is probably the qualifier that I was most worried about.
Have you practiced this one?
A little bit, not enough.
Not enough. OK, well, look, let's give it your best go.
Sure.
Ria, your time starts now. Means intelligent.
Bright sharp.
Types of jellyfish.
Box lines main.
Sean Connery Bond films.
Moonraker, Live and Let Die.
Fabric patterns.
Houndstooth Tartan.
Sheffield Football League teams.
United Wednesday.
3D shapes.
Cone Sphere.
That's 5 correct answers. But what lane will you be going into? Sarah's got the answer.
Let's find out. You just got one wrong. Sean Connery Bond films, Goldfinger and Thunderball.
Fair enough.
But you were so fast with your answers. You have 22.5 seconds to beat. You got your 5 correct answers in 27.3. So, Ria, you go into lane 2.
Thanks, Ria. So we have our lineup for race 3, but who is going home this time? Best of luck. Let's race. Joyce, golden barrel is a species of what spiny desert plant?
Cacti.
Correct. Ria, nueve is the Spanish word for what number?
9.
Correct. George, Kate O'Mara played a Time Lord in what sci-fi TV series?
Doctor Who.
Correct. Joyce, Joe Strummer and Paul Simonon were members of which punk band?
The Clash.
Correct. Ria, flat swing and flat lie are terms used in what sport?
Golf.
Correct. George, who is the mother of the Filipino politician Bongbong Marcos?
Imelda Marcos.
Correct. Joyce, the US city of Seattle stands on what ocean?
The Pacific.
Correct. Ria, which grime artist had a UK top 5 hit with Crown?
Stormzy.
Correct. George, a small Scottish breed of dog is the Skye what?
Terrier.
Correct. Joyce, what Nobel Prize did James Chadwick win for discovering the neutron?
Physics.
Correct. Ria, the National Museum of Denmark is located in what city?
Copenhagen.
Correct. George, I, Robot is a memoir by which retired England footballer?
Peter Crouch.
Correct. Ria. That was an incredible race. George, I'm so sorry. Sarah, have we ever seen anything like that?
Nobody had a wrong answer in the whole race. That is extraordinary. But George, doesn't it just show how important it is to qualify in a good lane? Because I think it was your qualifier that cost you.
Let's hear it for George, everyone. Joyce and Ria, congratulations. You are now through to the head-to-head, and you're now just one step away from playing for £5,000. But to get that chance, you're going to need to stop your opponent in their tracks right here. Sarah will tell you how it works.
In the head-to-head, you're on the buzzer. A correct answer makes you move and your opponent stop. But beware, if you buzz in and give a wrong answer, you'll stop moving and set your opponent in motion instead. The first one of you to reach the finish line goes through to the final for a chance to play for £5,000.
Joyce, you want to go on a wonderful Caribbean cruise. And Ria, you want to go to a System of a Down gig in Peru. But only one of you can achieve your dream. Joyce, any final words for Ria?
You may sing in a nerd choir, but I'll be singing when I'm winning today.
Ria, what have you got to say to that?
Joyce, it seems like you're used to winning. But today, I'm going to send you home with a year's supply of regret.
Straight to the heart.
Here we go. Fingers on buzzers, please. Best of luck. Let's race. What starchy vegetable is used to make Pritt Stick glue?
Joyce.
Potato?
Correct. The first line of what 90s film mentions Tyler Durden?
Ria.
Fight Club.
Correct. A crumhorn belongs to what family of instruments?
Joyce.
Brass?
It's wind. A person typically has how many pairs of ribs?
Joyce.
12?
Correct. The internet domain extension ORG is short for what word?
Ria.
Organisation.
Correct. What is the female equivalent of a nephew?
Joyce.
Niece?
Correct. What natural sweet food is sold by the company Rouse?
Joyce.
Honey?
Correct. Who created the Thought Police in a 1940s?
Ria.
George Orwell.
Correct. Billions Club is a playlist on what music streaming service?
Joyce.
Spotify?
Correct. What first name links the Frenchmen Braille and Pasteur?
Joyce.
Louis?
Correct. The San Andreas Fault is the longest fault in what US state?
Joyce.
California?
Correct. A tandem bicycle usually has how many seats?
Ria.
2.
Correct. Selenophobia is the fear of what?
Joyce.
The moon?
Correct. The Oasis song Supersonic appeared on what studio album? It's definitely maybe. What cut of the bird is used to make supreme of chicken?
Ria.
Breast.
Correct. The K1 slalom is an event in what Olympic water sport? It's canoeing. Two Youths is a Rose period painting by which Spaniard?
Ria.
Picasso.
Correct. What part of a bed can be made of viscoelastic foam?
Joyce.
The mattress?
Correct. Which city is included in the full name of the book known as the OED?
Ria.
Oxford.
Correct. In genetics, a monosome is an unpaired what?
Ria.
Chromosome.
Correct. What adjective is often used to describe the common nettle?
Ria.
Stinging.
Correct. What furniture store chain is known for
Joyce.
IKEA?
Correct. Ariana DeBose voices Asha in which 2023 Disney film? It's Wish. What first name links British inventors Dewar and Dyson?
Ria.
George.
It's James. Forever Free was the second... Congratulations, Joyce. You are through to the final to play for £5,000. How was that race for you?
That was so scary.
Sarah, that was scary for me,
It was absolutely terrifying. But Ria, that was an amazing comeback that you had. You only got one wrong answer in that race. That was the James Dyson question. It really sucks, doesn't it? Sorry. So sorry to see you go.
It's all right, I've had a lovely time.
Let's hear it for Ria, everyone. Joyce, you are today's winner. You will now be playing for £5,000. Sarah Green is going to tell you what you need to know.
To win that £5,000, all Joyce has to do is to make it to the finish line one final time. But there's a twist, because she'll be racing against the track itself. Joyce will face a series of quick-fire questions. She must get them right to keep moving. A wrong answer will stop her in her tracks. She has to stay ahead of the red to win the cash. But if Joyce gets caught, it's game over.
So, Joyce, this is it. You want that Caribbean cruise. You're so close to achieving that dream. You have done so brilliantly to make it this far. Let's see if you can go the distance. Now, the track will start moving when I finish reading the first question. £5,000 waiting for you here at the end of the finish line. One bit of advice, do not look back, Joyce. Don't do it.
OK.
Just keep looking forward. For the final time, best of luck. Let's race. What type of food is Hovis best of both?
Bread.
Correct. The term en route comes from what modern language?
French.
Correct. Evolution of a Pop Princess is a film about which Australian?
Kylie Minogue.
Correct. What is the usual abbreviation for the quadriceps muscles?
Quads.
Correct. How are ex-footballers Anton and Rio Ferdinand related?
Brothers.
Correct. Mountain pose is a standing position in what spiritual activity?
Yoga.
Correct. Good Morning Baltimore is a song from what film musical?
Hairspray.
Correct. On a boat, what is an asymmetric spinnaker?
It's a flag.
It's a sail. What human blood type lacks both the A and B antigens?
O.
Correct. By what first name was singer Harry Crosby better known?
Bing.
Correct. Excessive swing is an infringement in what racket sport?
Golf.
It's squash. Ray Barone is the main character in what US sitcom?
Pass.
It's Everybody Loves Raymond. What is the capital of Tunisia?
Pass.
It's Tunis. What part of a plant is most often described as being low-bait?
Leaf.
Correct. Baker Boy is a style of what fashion? Correct. Blind Light was a 2007 installation by which British sculptor?
Banksy.
It's Gormley. To ossify... Joyce, I'm afraid the track has bitten back seriously there and you're lit up like a bottle of ketchup. Sorry, it's in my head. Oh, that is so tight, isn't it?
Anthony Gormley, eh? Right at the very last minute. Joyce, you were brilliant. You really were.
Joyce, unfortunately, you leave here with nothing today, but you have been a fantastic player. Let's hear it for Joyce. What a game. That is it from us today. Thank you so much to all of our players. It's goodbye from Sarah.
Bye-bye.
And goodbye from me. We'll see you next time when 5 new players will be racing to reach the finish line. See you later. Joyce, thank you so much.